Welcome to the channel. If you enjoy the video, please consider leaving a comment or giving us a like. This video contains general information, a review, and some pictures on our last visit and cruise around Rivergate Mall. We took one last cruise through Rivergate Mall on June 20th, 2025. Rivergate Mall is scheduled for redevelopment and will include residential, medical, retail, entertainment, and other uses according to news sources. News sources say that most of Rivergate Mall will be demolished to make way for the new development. Dillard store is expected to stay. Along with friends, we decided to take one last cruise along with what seemed like thousands of others. We were able to take one last tour of the inside of the mall. It was a real shame to see what it had become compared to the glory days many years back. Since the turnout was so spectacular, cruising around the outer loop took a few hours. We had a great time attempting to go back in time. Rivergate Mall was a super-regional shopping mall located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee, United States, just outside of Nashville, the state capital of Tennessee. It opened in October 1971. The mall featured 1,129,035 square feet of gross leasable area. It once held up to 80 stores and restaurants. Rivergate Mall opened with 3 anchor stores: Kane Sloan, Kastner Knott, and JCPenney. Later expansions added a food court and a new anchor space, which was occupied by Sears. The mall underwent a decline in tenancy beginning in the 2000s, with several stores relocating to nearby shopping centers such as Opry Mills and the streets of Indian Lake. The final interior tenants of the mall closed in December 2025, with the mall itself closing in February 2026. The mall was located in the core of a shopping district that is shared by the city of Goodlettsville and the Nashville neighborhood of Madison. This area is colloquially referred to by locals as Rivergate, after the mall. Rivergate Mall shut down because it was no longer financially sustainable, and the property is being completely redeveloped into a modern mixed-use district. The closure was driven by declining foot traffic, widespread vacancies, and a planned transformation of the 57-acre site. Here is a clear, source breakdown of the reasons. Declining foot traffic and store closures. Rivergate Mall experienced years of shrinking customer visits as online shopping and newer retail centers drew shoppers away. By early 2026, only a handful of tenants remained, and large areas of the interior mall were empty. Changing consumer behavior. Traditional enclosed malls across the U.S. have struggled, and Rivergate was no exception. Shoppers increasingly preferred open-air shopping centers and digital retail, which reduced occupancy and revenue. Redevelopment plans by new owner, Merus Incorporated. The land was purchased with the intention of replacing the mall with a mixed-use development including housing, hundreds of units, retail and dining, public green space, new infrastructure. Demolition is scheduled to begin in spring 2026, with phased construction continuing into the early 2030s. Official closure after 54 years. Rivergate Mall officially closed in February 2026, ending more than 5 decades as a major shopping hub for Goodlettsville, Madison, and North Nashville. Management announced the closure on social media, thanking the community. In summary, Rivergate Mall shut down because foot traffic collapsed, many stores closed, consumer shopping habits changed. The property is being redeveloped into a massive mixed-use district. Thanks for watching. Please consider leaving a comment or giving us a like. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you're here for the next one.